friends, we're here today to review our fractions that you've been learning about this week. So we're going to look at whole, half, and fourth. And those are things that you've already learned earlier this week. So with a whole, we're talking about all of something. We're talking about if you have a birthday cake, then you get to have the whole thing. But if you had a whole thing of a birthday cake, one, you might get a bellyache, and then you don't have other people to share it with. So if you have your whole birthday cake and you don't have anybody to share it with, that might be sad. So you might want to share it with your mom. So then, if we share it with our mom, we're going to cut it in half. And that means we have two parts. Now we have a square birthday cake, we could cut it this way. Or if we have a round one, we could cut it this way. Or we could even cut it from corner to corner. And that's still two parts. That's half. So we could have half a birthday cake. Or I wrote up here half a brownie. Either way, you might want a brownie for your birthday. So that's one half. And then if we have fourths, we also could say quarters. So we could have fourths, and that's 4 parts. And then we get to share our birthday cake with even more people. So we could share it with Mom, Dad, and maybe our brother. So then we could cut our cake, if it was a square, into 4 parts like that. We make 2 big cuts, and then you have 4 parts. And then if it was a circle cake, we could cut it in 2 parts like that. Oh, and 4 parts, excuse me, but with 2 big cuts. Or if we could have a cut like that, or cake like that, we could cut it across. We would cut it 1, 2, 3 times. And then we would have 4 parts. That would be 1/4 is what you would get to eat. And then your dad would get 1/4, your mom would get 1/4, and your brother would get 1/4. Or you might even say that they get 1/4. 1/4 of the cake goes to you, 1/4 of the cake goes to Mom, 1/4 of the cake goes to Dad, and 1/4 of the cake goes to your brother. And then we get to share more of it. Alright, so I'm going to show you what that would look like. Come this way. Alright, so I have a couple different things that you could look at. We have a cookie here. So we might cut our cookie. Here's a whole cookie. We could cut it in half. 1 part here, 1 part here. So that is half. Now I want to cut it into quarters. So I'm going to make another cut. I've already got my half cut, so I'm going to cut it again into quarters. You see how we have that? Now we have 1 part here. Whoop, flipped it. 1 part here, 1 part here, and 1 part here. And then I could share it with some other friends. How many friends would I share it with? This part's going to be my part. Num, 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 num. All gone. And then I could share it with how many friends? Good, 3. All right, so let's look at this. I could also do it with a candy bar. All right, so I'm going to open up this candy bar and show you. Now we know Ms. Avera loves candy and loves her cookies. Oh, my candy bar's starting to melt because I brought it out in the sun. Whoops. That's okay, we don't care. It's still yummy. Alright, so here I have a whole candy bar. See? And it's cut into 4 parts. But if I want to eat half of this, maybe I'm feeling pretty hungry but not super hungry, so I'm going to eat half. I have 1 part here and 1 part here. I have 2 parts, but I'm going to eat 1 of those. Or maybe Skylin and Eli decided they wanted some of their candy too. So we decided we would cut it into more parts. So I'm going to put it back together and we'll make it more even and fair. So I'm going to cut it here and here. Now I get to eat 1/4 of it. Skylin gets to eat 1/4 of it. Eli gets to eat 1/4 of it. And Riley's coming over soon, so we'll give her 1/4 of it too. So we have 4 quarters or 4 fourths. And each of us would get to eat 1 part of that. So that would be 1/4 or 1/4. Now remember, if we put it all together, that's called a whole. If we have 2 parts, that's called a half. And when we have it in 4 parts, that's called fourths or quarters. We'll see you again soon, friends.